So to paraphrase, we have to use the feed to have users find our app. You think that they're going to find our app on the profiles as much as they do today, and that the new feeds are going to be much more.
I'm not necessarily saying it'll be in the same way that it is today, but I think we'll see it sort of, changed, and that the feed will become an even more prominent place where users can communicate and share and put information out for others.
Yeah, and in the case of, if I'm understanding how your application works correctly, one of the really cool parts of the new profile is this notion of a publisher. So at the top of every user's feed on the profile, they'll now be
Hey, can you hear me? You're back. All right. Could you go back to what you were answering a moment ago?
Are we cool?
What's that?
Are we cool?
Well, I'm sort of cool. Okay. Hey guys, are you there now? I have both mics. Dave, can you hear me?
Could sound back closer, 30 minutes later.
Barely. I'm going to keep trying and keep talking. Maybe we'll get you. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hey Dave, how's it going? So I'm going to keep trying.
I think we can hear you.
Okay, I'm going to try speaking slowly. We lost you when you were telling us that at the top of the new profile there will be something.
Publisher.
A publisher.
Okay.
Can you tell us more about that?
Yes. So at the top of the new profile, there will be basically a new kind of creation for users and developers, and it's called the publisher. And in the publisher, as users browse around to each other's profiles, they'll see the publisher at the top of the feed. And it's very similar to the box that's at the top of the wall today, but it will be the main focal point for creation into a user's feed on every single user's profile. So whether you're on your own profile or on one of your friends' profiles, you'll be able to quickly use the publisher to generate some kind of content into your friend's feed. So whether that's a small piece of text, like a wall post, or whether your application has some specific kind of content, whether that's little icons or cards or a piece of flash, maybe some music or a video. Any of those things, users will now be able to very quickly just click in the publisher and generate content into each other's feeds. So we actually think that users will pass around more content and create more content into each other's feeds than ever before.
Cool, thank you. Do we have any more questions out in the house? Yeah, come on up. I think we have time for maybe two more.
Are there any improvements in Facebook groups?
We have a question. Are there any improvements in the Facebook groups?
Are they planned?
In the planning stages.
Could you say that again? Oh, changes to groups?
Yes.
Any improvements, any changes?
What specific changes? Just changes in general?
Well, any features, anything.
Any features or anything?
I got you.
Right now.
So one of the things you may have seen over time is Facebook slowly evolving some of the sponsor groups and some of the group functionality on the pages, and we're doing some improvements there. We just 5,000 messages through those things. So you're actually seeing some changes so that we can let the groups and pages become a little bit more of a mass communication tool to all the people within your group. There's no other changes that we're announcing at this time, but it's definitely something that we're working on. And if you look at your building application, we're actually seeing a big uptake in applications for pages, and encourages you to build ones that would be relevant for certain pages and certain verticals, ones that make sense.
Does that answer your question? Okay, let me take this guy over here since you're up on your feet.
So first, I just want to, before my question, I just want to say, you alluded to it earlier, but some kind of micro-payment system is going to be huge. That's going to be great and really help the platform. My question relates to policies, which we all know there's a lot of abusive and spamming apps. Facebook has come out with a lot of good policies to try to improve the quality of apps. But from a developer standpoint, it seems like these policies are never actually enforced. We all know that there's still dozens of active quiz apps that require you to invite your friends to see the result, which I believe directly violates Facebook's current policies. So I just want to know how are policies actually going to be enforced moving forward?
Could someone repeat the question?
Evasive behavior. Of course. Here's the question. The questioner asked about abusive, spammy applications and said that even though Facebook has policies that would seem to ban certain application methodologies, there are still applications that require you to invite certain numbers of friends in order to see your results, that kind of thing. And he wants to know what's up with that.
So I think this is a great question, and it's definitely something that has been an important question over the evolution of Facebook platform in the past year. There? Are you there?
You just flashed at black for a second, but you're back. You're back.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the camera went off, and we both got nervous. So, one of the things that we're looking for is, we're constantly working on and monitoring and, reviewing and, enforcing its applications every day. And, it's stuff that, might not be seen, but it's really happening. That said, please always report applications. There's a report this application link to let us know when you find behaviors that are against the policy. And we really think that our top applications, the biggest ones that, we look at should really be model citizens for the whole platform. And I think you're going to see some changes over time as we begin to kind of, work really with those top applications to make sure that they're really not just obeying kind of the letter of the policy, but really the spirit. Are we okay? Are we there? Okay. Really kind of obeying the spirit of the policies and making sure that, we're really all building social applications that are great for users. And as we do that, you're going to see a lot of improvements after the new profile, where we actually do more work to help, great applications get into the hands of our users. And I think, we're looking forward to kind of the great application developers really building out programs that help ensure that.
Good. Did they answer your question?
Why are there still dozens of apps that everybody knows about?
He still wants to know why there are still dozens of apps that everybody knows about. Some of the people in the
Can you
audience,
repeat the question?
some of the people in the audience here are trying to answer this for you, but he wants to know why there are still applications that have been around that continue to have these spammy practices.
So rest assured that we have actually, as a part of the Facebook platform team, we now have an entire set of people that work on our policies and really work to enforce the policies against the biggest to the smallest developers. And the ecosystem now has over 400,000 developers and 40,000 applications. And so this team spends all day every day ensuring that the policies that are set are enforced, and if applications are breaking those policies, that they're enforced against. And like Josh said, in the future we're not only working to enforce against the applications that are breaking these rules, but begin to reward the applications that are also doing great things.
Good.
And you'll see a lot of that rolling out in the next couple of months.
Positive and negative reinforcement. Excellent. All right, I feel lucky. I think we're going to try one more question. Yeah?
Hi there, my name is Edward. I am also working on a project that's about promoting alternative energy and wind energy, and we are looking at working with developers. We have a really good budget for this one on both a paid but also a contest model for helping promote wind energy on Facebook. I was just curious, does Facebook have any type of alternative energy or environmentally responsible initiative at this time?
Are you asking if we as a company are doing anything?
Yeah, like are you working with groups who are kind of, you know, minded in that sense on any level to help promote their causes?